What's up everyone, my name is Alex Costa and I learned a lot in my 20s, mostly because I made a lot of mistakes. You know, that's what your 20s are for, to figure things out, to make mistakes and to learn from them so that you can grow. And I know that a lot of you are in your 20s now, you know, some of you aren't even there yet. So it's the perfect time for me to drop this video of the 7 biggest lessons that I learned in my 20s. And as always, if you like today's video, hit the subscribe button below. I post a bunch of videos every single week about men's fashion, grooming, hairstyle, fitness, and self-development. Also, quick announcement, my clothing collection with Nordstrom is starting to sell out, so don't miss out, guys. The sneakers are all sold out, the boots are getting there, and so is the leather jacket. So make sure you check out the link below and get your clothes now because they will be gone soon. And I don't know if we're gonna be able to restock them. So of course, you know, thank you guys so much for the support. This has been amazing. The feedback has been incredible. And I really just wanted to take a second and thank you guys. All right. The first tough lesson that I learned in my 20s is that dreams require sacrifices. Dude, it's so hard to make sacrifices. I get that. You know, that's because we're humans. We want it all, you know, but unfortunately, most of the time, you can't have it all, you gotta pick. Sometimes when we're young, we think that everything is gonna be figured out in our 20s, you know, and that things are just gonna line up perfectly and everything is gonna fall into place. Sorry to give you the bad news, man, but it's not like that all the time. Everything is done through your hard work, grind, and sacrifices. Oh, you wanna see your friends tonight? Well, you can't because you're working. I sacrificed so much in my 20s. I moved to LA to work, which meant that my closest family member was a 6-hour flight away from me. It's like on the other side of the country. I said no to so many fun nights out, you know, with my friends because I decided to have a full-time job while running a YouTube channel on the side, and that I decided was my priority. You have to really stop and think hard about your goals and what matters to you the most. Put yourself first, figure out what you're willing to give up to get to where you want to be. What you don't want to do is get to your 30s and then look back and say, well, damn it, I should have worked a little bit harder. You know, don't do that. Just start doing everything now. Number 2, learn to say yes to the right opportunities. Look, it's easy to make up excuses in our heads not to do something. Oh, I'm tired. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it, or it's probably not gonna work out. That's so lame, man. Why don't you just try it and just see how it goes? You know, I've had so many weird opportunities thrown at me, and then I just said yes to everything because you don't know what's going to lead to. Like, it could turn into something really meaningful to your future. Try it all, guys. Learn as much as possible because those skills are going to be useful in your life. I'm a huge believer in taking opportunities and not letting them go. Who knows what could happen, right? And what do you have to lose? Some time. You're 20. You have plenty of time to try things out and experiment. That's how you learn. Number 3, this is a big one. Learn to manage your money. This is something that I actually learned in my teen years, kind of. I started learning in my teen years. I didn't come from money. All right, my family moved to the US when I was 13 years old, and we basically had to start from the bottom. So when I got my first job at Domino's Pizza at 14 years old and I was still learning English, I already knew that I needed to be smart with my money. I wasn't going to spend it all on cool clothes. What if we needed it for rent or food? That was way more important. Then I could help my family. And of course, I was already thinking about saving up to hopefully buy, you know, a car a couple of years later when I was allowed to get a driver's license. Even not too long ago when I worked at Google and I made pretty good money, I drove a simple car and I saved up so that I could have enough money to buy my own place or travel, or in that case, you know, to quit my job so that I could do this full time and have my dream job. I really, really wish that the school system taught kids more about money management, but schools don't teach that. So you have to learn it yourself. You know, do you want to be a 30-year-old with no savings at all? Because that is a terrible idea. Learn about income taxes, learn about investments, and save as much as you can. And please, 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 guys, do not spend all the money, all the credit on your credit card to get things like expensive sneakers. Like, going into debt is the worst thing that you can do in your 20s because you're gonna take a long time to get out of it. Next up, stop thinking about who you want to be and just do something about it. So many people in their 20s are worried because they don't know what they want to do yet. But I'm here to tell you that it's fine. That's normal in your 20s. It's actually exactly where you're supposed to be. You're figuring it out. You're learning. But the biggest lesson that I learned is that you just can't like sit there and think about it. Don't sit there every day thinking about what you want to be or what your dream career would be if you could have it. Just get out there and try everything. Do 100 different jobs because you don't know what you're gonna like. Imagine going to school for years, studying to become an engineer, for example, right? And then you get that degree, and then you get the job, and then you find out that it's not something that you actually like doing. You have to try it first. You just can't like study it and think that you're gonna like actually doing it. I was a paramedic. I went to school for criminal justice because I thought I wanted to be a lawyer. I used to fix computers as a side job, and then I worked in the video games industry. When I lived in Brazil, I started teaching English for a little while. I did it all, but nothing made me as happy as what I do today. So I'm really glad that I tried everything until I finally found my dream job. Stop thinking about what you want to do and just try everything and anything to see what you like. Number 5, guys, I learned that meeting new people and building a network is extremely important really early on in your life. Hey, you never know who's gonna end up being your homie at the end of the day, right? I have all sorts of friends, some like nerdier friends, some more outgoing friends, friends who are total opposites from each other, and I love that. It's actually really smart to build a positive network of friends around you that are into different things in your 20s. And that's because that way you can learn different things from them and get inspired by different people, right? Also, new friends can bring you new opportunities. You never know what kind of cool opportunities can come by just networking, just by saying hi to people, just by, following up, texting them, calling them. But also, and this is probably one of the most important tips on this video, do not forget to completely eliminate the negative people from your life. Listen, I truly believe, and this is one of the most important life lessons, I truly believe that you are the average of your 5 closest friends, all right? Think about that for a second. Who are these people to you? Are they driven? Are they loyal? Are they family oriented? Are they party animals? Are they druggies, or are they fitness fanatics? Because that rubs off on you. If you have loser friends, then most likely you are going to become one of them. And yeah, that's harsh and maybe rude to say, but it's just a reality. Cut the negative people out of your life and make new, better friends who you can learn from. Your 5 closest friends will make you a different person. So choose wisely, choose the right ones. Next up, be safe. You are not invincible. I know in your 20s sometimes you think that you are, but that's just not true. No one is. You think that you can never get in a car accident because you're in control, because you're a good driver, so you don't need a seatbelt. You think that you can swim a mile into the ocean in the middle of the rain because you're strong, you're young, you have energy, you work out. Nah, that's not like that, man. Everyone has limits, all right? No one is invincible. When I was 17, I lost a really close friend of mine to a motorcycle accident. He was doing a wheelie. He was a great, he used to ride motorcycles every single day. He knew everything about them. He was a mechanic. He was doing a wheelie, fell over, and a car hit him straight on. He was 19. He never made it to his 20s because of a mistake that took 1 second to make. So be safe, guys. You have a long life ahead of you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below, become part of the YouTube family. All right, hit the bell so you can get notified. We have 2.1 million family members already, which is awesome. You guys are amazing. Thank you for everything. And don't forget to check out my limited time clothing collection with Nordstrom on their website. This flannel jacket here is definitely one of my favorites. I've been wearing this a lot. It's perfect for the fall. And keep up with me, guys. I'm posting pretty much every single day on Instagram. It's instagram.com/Alex Costa or @Alex Costa. I'll leave all of that in the description below so we can get connected. All right, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Peace.